Alrighty class, this is the compound miter saw. It allows us to make combinations of angles. We can tilt our blade this way and that way, and we can also rotate our blade this way and that way. I have my pre-marked wood. This is our 4x4 dimensional lumber that I already have marked out with our template. I have my safety glasses on, my hair tied up, and my hearing protection in. That is really important. A couple other things that we need to be aware of. This is our deck, this is our fence. Our material has to be against both of these to be successful. Before touching the trigger, I'm going to bring this blade down to see where my blade intersects the wood. I really want to be careful. I want to know which side I'm keeping versus which is my waist. This is the waist side. I want the blade to land on this side of that line. Otherwise, I'm going to actually consume part of our material that we've got measured out precisely with the thickness of the blade. So if you look, this blade is rather thick. These teeth are going to chew through the wood. We don't want our line to turn into sawdust. So when I line this up, I can bring my blade down and I can line that thing up. I can touch the wood there. I can even, if I have to, get close to it. I'm erring on the side of caution right here, and I've got a little bit excess. We can always remove more material later. In order to actuate this tool, there's a couple ways that we can do this. As a right-hander, I always like to have my waste and excess material over here on the left. Personally, I like to have my fingers off of this back bevel because it gives me the same spot that I go to every single time. People are also acceptable to be here. We want to avoid this yellow zone. That's going to be too close to the blade for our comfort today, so we want to make sure that we're away from that. The last thing that we need to show you is this safety trigger. There is a little switch right here that we need to push towards the blade in order to actuate the trigger of this tool. If I pull right now, nothing happens. So I pull that, then I can pull the trigger, which will start the spinning of the blade. We want the blade to come to full speed before we enter the wood. I'm then gonna slowly work that tool all the way through the wood material until I get through my working material. I'm then gonna release the trigger, wait for the blade to stop, then I will lift up this tool. So I'm gonna show you that right now. Left hand holding my material against the fence and the deck. My right hand actuates that trigger and that switch. I'm going to start the blade. Once that blade is stopped, I can lift it up, and you can see that I still have a little bit of excess of my material right there. That is what your project should look like after completing our measurement system and our compound miter saw.